Hey, what's up, water signs? Today I'll be pulling a card from this deck and a couple cards from my tarot. So let's see what messages you need to hear today. Universe, ancestors, please give me one card from this deck for the water signs. What messages do they need to hear today to help bring them peace, strength, courage, guidance, clarity, and any healing they may need? I thank you in advance for your messages. Please, thank you. All right. Water signs, you received the card Dragonling Garden. So I am going to pull a couple of clarifying cards from this deck to see what that means. Universe, ancestors, please give me 3 cards from this deck. Thank you. Please give me 2 cards from this deck for the water signs to clarify Dragonling Garden. What messages do they need to hear today to help bring them peace? Thank you. Strength, courage, guidance, clarity, and any healing they may need. I thank you in advance for your messages. Please give me one more card for the water signs. Thank you. All right, so give me a couple seconds here to feel the energy. Okay. So water signs, you received card number 45. 45 could be significant to you in any way. It could be your age on a license plate, phone number, address, wherever you see number 45. You received the card Dragonling Garden, which means a new world is born. At this time, your universe and ancestors are letting you know that you're about to go through some kind of transformation or epiphany or spiritual awakening. You're going to have some kind of realization that you could start a brand new life. It's really up to you, right? It really is up to you how you want to change your life. Instead of focusing on the negativity, thinking, why me, why is this happening? You know, he did this, she did this. No, you're going to focus more on yourself and understand how you can make changes and what you need to let go, okay? Why? Because you received the King of Wands, which is a fire sign energy. So whether there is going to be a fire sign around you or someone who is embracing the fire sign energy, I feel as if you're about to meet or you have already met someone who is a fire sign or acting like a fire sign. The King of Wands is a natural born leader. They're very strong. They're very confident. They're very creative. They're very bold. They're an action taker. They're not afraid to chase their dreams. You know, they are also they inspire others, they motivate others. So I feel as if this person is going to come into your life to motivate you, to change up your life, to change your lifestyle, to see things from a different point of view. You know, they're going to encourage you to chase your passions and to step out of your comfort level. Why? Because you received the 4 of Pentacles. I feel as if there's something in your life that you're kind of just holding on to too tightly. You don't want to let go. You're scared of change, what have you. And it has something to do with Pentacles. So maybe you're holding on to your money. You're holding on to your finances. You're holding on to your dead-end job. You're holding on to a relationship, what have you. But you're holding on to something too tightly. And every time I get this card, I always say the same analogy. You guys know it. What is it? When you scoop up a pile of sand and you hold it real tight, guess what? It falls through the cracks. But if you scoop up the sand and hold it in your palm like this, it stays. So therefore, you need to stop holding on too tightly. You have to let go of control and just go with the flow, okay? And once you realize that and you change things up, you receive the Ace of Swords. you are going to receive mental clarity. You're going to realize that by letting go of control and letting go of whatever you're holding on to tightly with the guidance of the King of Wands, you're going to realize that, hey, you know what? It's true. I can change up my life. I just need to step out of my comfort zone. And I realize that there's a whole new world in front of me, right? So stay positive, water signs. Let me know if that resonates. Follow for more. I'm going to continue this reading by introducing my decks and the crystal that I am currently using per your request, okay? So today's deck I'm using is this Oracle deck. And I purchased this because of the artwork. It's very, very cute. It kind of reminds me of like the LOL dolls, right? Look how cute that is. Okay, and this deck is called Oracle of the Shape Shifters by Lucy Cavendish. And I believe I purchased this on Amazon. You could always go on the website and search on your search engine the name of this Oracle deck and the name on the maker, and it'll guide you to where you can purchase it locally or online. And as far as the tarot deck, I purchased this tarot deck from Etsy. I am not going to release who I purchased it from because I am very disappointed with this deck. I absolutely love the artwork, but it was made very poorly because legit, they just printed out paper and self-laminated it. So it's not even really cardstock, okay? So the quality sucks, and it was a pretty penny. And they didn't even put in their description that they handmade it. So I gave them a bad review. I told them, hey, you got to tell buyers, let them know in the description that this is not real cardstock and that you self-made this because this is a ripoff, right? That's how I feel. But this is how it looks like. It did not come with a box. And I'm not going to release who I purchased it from. But I purchased it because I thought it was cute. The artwork is so cute. You know, I love cartoons, anime looking type of cards. You know, it's really, really cute and different. And that's why I purchased it. But like I said, the quality sucks. So yeah, it didn't come with a box, like I said, but I did purchase at Etsy. So the crystal that I am currently using is called Fire Quartz. Look how pretty that is. And I wrote down some qualities of the fire quartz. So the fire quartz is also known as hematoid quartz, okay? It's a powerful stone for grounding, amplification, and transformation that balances the mind, body, and spirit. It also anchors scattered energy, boosts vitality, and clears negativity, overcoming limitations, enhancing your focus, and building self-confidence. All right, so this is the fire quartz. I also have a sphere that's a fire quartz, and you know, fire quartz are typically this color. It may come in a lighter shade, it may come a medium shade, it may be a darker shade. This is like a medium dark shade, right? This is a lighter one. So this is the sphere that I purchased. Look at the flashes. And there's a rainbow. I don't know if oh, right there. There's a rainbow. That's what I'm talking about. So in crystals, you could either find rainbows or flashes in the crystals. And normally that's what I like to purchase because that's unique. So that's the crystal. And these are the flashes. You see that? And that's natural. But this is a fire quartz sphere. And I also customize and make crystal bracelets, as you guys may or may not know. I have an Instagram page with the same handle. You guys could go to my profile. There's a link to go to my Instagram page, but that's where I customize crystal bracelets. I customize it to your size, to the size beads, the type of beads, what have you. This is paired. So this is a darker fire quartz, and I paired it with shell beads. And these are shell beads, but painted in a golden yellow color. And I paired it with a flower. So I could customize it. I bling the bracelets out. You could choose any kind of charms, and I put different kind of bead caps and spacers that would go with the charm. Or you could just buy it plain. Up to you guys. But if you guys are interested, you guys could always message me. and we could create a bracelet together. So I hope you guys enjoy that. Follow for more.